Hey guys, what is up? It is Toxic Strikes here, and today I'm going to be showing you a versus of the AMD A8 3500M non-overclocked versus overclocked. I just figured out how to overclock it yesterday, and it's probably the greatest decision I've ever made. It runs a lot faster. So right now we're playing Dirt 3. And you guys might be wondering why it looks like this. I was trying to get some hacks mods just for single player, and I deleted some kind of English files by accident, and you get the LNG in front of everything, and pretty much it just says what these things are, and like it'll be like exit menu something blah 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 something or other. So we're going to be running the benchmark on Dirt 3 and Battlefield 3. So just gonna go to the graphics options here, show you what I've got. I've got the 1600 by 900 maxed out, no stuff like that, all high, and skid marks on. Skid marks. Okay, so this is usually what I play on when I overclock it. I haven't played this. I usually play on like medium settings with like 1280 by 720 resolution, so I've never really tried the benchmark on the non-overclocked, but hopefully I overclocked it correctly in part 2 and we'll see some difference. So yeah, 30 frames per second right now. Now this benchmark is a good benchmark because it actually uses a lot of the other cars as like particles in the air and other stuff, so it kills frames. But we'll see how low it gets, and hopefully nothing goes wrong in the benchmark of part 2. Okay, so 22 frames per second looks like it's what it goes at. 30 looks like it's highest maybe. So I guess it's okay playable. I mean, if I had lag spikes going 22 frames, I wouldn't do it. Maybe if it was like 25, something a little better. But usually I don't race a lot in snow. So, yeah, it's looking pretty playable if you just kind of like watch the gameplay. It's nothing too bad. 21 frames per second isn't playable, but if it keeps going up to like 30, looks like it's staying right around 25 in that averaging area. So when there's no snow, no particles, it's going to go up. Okay, so let's get on to the results. Oh, my bad. Alright, so we have the minimum frames per second, 21, the average, 28, and I don't know what that means. Okay. So, okay, so we have 790 total frames, summary frames. I have no idea. So we are going to move on to the Battlefield 3 gameplay niche. Alright guys, we are back in Battlefield 3. I'm going to show you the settings I have running all on high, and the resolution 16 by 900 at 60 refresh rate. Don't know what that means. Field of view at 70. And we are going to go back to the campaign. We're going to be playing Hunting the Big Game. And we're going to resume the campaign. Wait, I think actually it's going to start me off in the air because I've already taken off. I've actually done a fraps. If it starts me off in the air, this is going to be bad. Okay.
Hawkins, we just got raised to alert 1. Plans have changed. We're launching now. CAG says we're special today. We're not on station for some Whiskey Delta ground support. Dask is going to fill us in airborne, but we are flying a strike mission over Tehran into Merabat Airport. Eland has sat images. They think they know where al-Bashir is.
They think they know where al-Bashir is.
So, get your fangs out, Hawkins.
Alright, so it has dropped below 30, which is something to remember for the overclocking part.
That's pretty much it. There's Iranian bogeys in the air already. Pucker factor 9.7.
So yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too bad here. But yeah, right about 30, 29, 28 frames per second. Saw 27 frames.
Al-Bashir is about to have a really bad day. Okay, let's rock and roll.
Alright, so yeah, that's going to be the most demanding part of this test here, so there's not much to see. I have actually played this on Ultra with the overclock in the air and gotten around 40 frames per second, so it's actually pretty good if you're playing in the air on this map, overclocked, with Ultra settings. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the non-overclocked part, and I'll see you guys back at Dirt 3 when we are playing the overclocked CPU. So yeah, peace. Alright guys, we are back, and the CPU is overclocked to 2.6 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz. I'm not too sure, but it's in that general area. Last time I overclocked it to 2.8 gigahertz and I played this game and it crashed. So hopefully this is the more stable, you know, I'm thinking here. Okay, it's the more stable overclock. So if you guys don't know the settings, it is 1600 by 900, which is the max resolution for this laptop. All that multi-sample and VSync and all that stuff. Well, VSync is on, but anti-aliasing or whatever is off. So everything is on high, or that one's on medium. It's because motion blur is pretty much a FPS killer. So we're going to run the benchmark like we did in the first one. And here it doesn't say like the FPS is really low. I don't know why it's always low here. But there's actually parts where it's better performance in the actual game play. So yeah. Alright, so, sorry about my finger being in the way there, but, was that my finger? No, it wasn't. That was. Okay, so, let's see here. Now, this is really, probably going to be, like, this benchmark is demanding just because there's more cars, and for some reason the other cars actually, you know, reduce lag. Yeah. If there was no other cars on this map or track, I'd getting around 30 to 35. It usually stays right about 30 when it is overclocked. But other cars in this game really kill frames. So, and this is all on high settings with the max resolution. And why did it stop working? Dirt 3X. I swear, ever since I've overclocked, wow, that was kind of stupid. Alright, well, I guess that ends that.
They become a threat.
Gifting, maybe? Okay, so that's always going to be at like 60 just because it's already pre-recorded and your game just has to render it. It's not having to render in real time like
Hawkins,
this
we
part.
just got raised to Alert 1. Plans have changed. We're launching now. CAG says we're special today. We're not on station for some Whiskey Delta ground support.
So as you guys can tell, 39, 37, 36, 35, around there. Way better frames per second. Well, not way better, but you know, it's better.
So, get your fangs out, Hawkins.
We're
hunting
done.
big game today.
We're hunting big game today, big boy. So hopefully it doesn't drop below 30, because that would be no bueno.
That's pretty much it. There's Iranian bogeys in the air already. Pucker factor 9.7.
So yeah, no major frames per second drop here. Getting 40 frames there. I missed it though. Just about 40. Just turn down a little bit. It's kind of loud. Sorry if that was loud and you guys couldn't hear me, but I didn't really say anything too important. Alright, let's rock and roll, nigga. Gotta put my helmet on. And I usually don't play games at max resolution just because I have to use it on like the lowest settings. But if you're playing BF3 on the max resolution on medium settings with fairly good frames per second, 30, that is pretty freaking awesome. So I chose this mission just because I can actually record and I won't have to do much. And it gets pretty demanding up here right around there. Okay, so I'm gonna check the flaps and tap the brakes. Alright. I don't know why, but that's always really blurry. It's never really clean, but that usually is more better. So we're gonna press 1 LMB. Alright, so other than this part, it's pretty much you're just in the air and actually gets better frames per second because there's not much to render out. It's just clouds and whiteness. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this overclocking you know, video test versus if you guys want to if you guys want me to show you how I overclock my CPU, just leave me a message, or not message, but a comment, and I will make a video about that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.